put that right. I'm sure he'll be back up on our screens. He's super cute. And he is very much in the Zverev camp tonight as Daniil joins the party. And these two will walk in unison through the Champions Corridor, a place where Daniil will feel as though his name perhaps should be up in lights rather than Rafael Nadal's back in 2022. But just how inspired will Zverev be from his performance in the previous round against Carlos Alcaraz? He was absolutely spectacular. One of the best serving displays that you will ever see on a tennis court, and if he can recreate that tonight, he is going to be a very difficult man to evict from the draw. Daniil's 8th semi-final. He is very experienced at this particular stage, and both these two well known to this crowd here.
Singles semi-final action. Please welcome to Rod Laver Arena, Alexander Zverev. Their opponent, world number 3, Daniil Medvedev.
Medvedev comes in here ranked 3 in the world. That is the second successive top 5 player that Zverev is playing at this particular Australian Open, and prior to the win over Alcaraz, he had not beaten one in 10 previous attempts. But a solid win in over 4 sets from Zverev sets himself up nicely for this particular battle. They met 6 times in 2023, and Medvedev got the better of the German on 5 of those occasions. But as you would imagine, between 2 real quality players, they were extremely tight. Some huge points that Medvedev managed to win at certain times in those matches turned the tide in his favor. But there is no doubt that Zverev has what it takes to get past Medvedev. Medvedev took just a minute shy of 4 hours to get himself past the big serving Hubi Hurkacz in the previous round in 5 sets. How quickly will he bounce back from that?
Daniil, this is Ethan. All right, guys, after the toss, some photos with Ethan over to that side, please. For the match usual conditions, your towels are all around. Daniil, you can have the blue, and Sasha the red, okay? Any questions before we start? No? Who is gonna call? Okay, Sasha.
AO.
AO it's called. AO it is. Receive. Stay? Okay, perfect. That side, please. Ethan, big smiles. Thank you.
Hard court specialist, he calls himself. He loves this kind of court, does Medvedev. But Sasha, who started this event a little scratchily after how well he had played in Sydney in the United Cup for Germany, claiming the trophy for them, will be happy with how he's built his tennis as he's gone through this particular draw. He's had a couple of final set breakers to get himself through. 21 titles now for him. Chengdu last year on the hard courts, but he also won on the clay at home in Hamburg, which was a big moment for him. Scored that milestone 20th title. As you take a look at what he's achieved here in recent years, that loss to Tsitsipas in the semis back in 2020. And here's confirmation of his route through. Dominic Koepfer, that was tight. He didn't play well. 4 hammers a little bit all over the park in that particular match. Lucas Cain came very close to taking him out. Big miss volley for him. Cam Norrie pushed Sasha all the way to another final set breaker. New aggressive style from Norrie. Doing some nice work here in Melbourne, taking care of Casper Ruud. Just couldn't quite get the win against Zverev. As for this man, 27 years old, and you can see a fabulous singles record, 333 career wins for Daniil already, and a couple of times the finalist. Lost to Novak in that epic against Rafa, went out in the third round last year. A little bit of a disappointment for him, but he has bounced back superbly. And money in the opening round, took the opening set. Things were looking a little bit awkward for Medvedev, but cramps getting the better of the Frenchman, and he got through that. Aliassime was a tidy win. Rivalry, you can see there, 2 sets to love up for Daniil before he managed to tug away the sets 3 and 4 in breakers.
And now, 2 finals straight away with semi-finalists. Please welcome Alexander Zverev.
2 minutes.
Mikhail Podolsky in the middle of Alexander Sina on the right, and there's Misha just getting one for the gram. Christoph Seller next to Sophia as the physio, and then just to the right of, well, to the left of him was Dalibor Sirola looking after Zverev. Decent sized team for him. Last 3 seasons picked up so many titles at Medvedev, but also has managed to reach at least 7 ATP events on hard courts in 3 seasons, which is an astonishing achievement. Only Roger Federer and Novak in the course of their illustrious careers have equalled that particular tally. That is how good he is on this particular surface.
1 minute. Ladies and gentlemen, this match will be the best of 5 tiebreak sets. Alexander Zverev won the toss and elected
Eric Hernandez on the right of Jules Savara. Gaëtan Badot, the physiotherapist, on the left. Everyone present and correct.
...30 seconds.
18 matches, none are coming Grand Slams, where of course it matters the most, and this is the most meaningful evening, and I'm delighted to say that John Fitzgerald, after his opening salvo in the Novak and Yannick match, has gone courtside for us. Hey John.
Oh, it's a plethora of pleasure this afternoon, Mark. It's so good to be here on nights like this. It's a real privilege. I know we say it a lot, but it is 2 magnificent players about to take the stage, and today to see young Yannick Sinner move into the final for the first time in a Grand Slam was a special moment. And Novak lost his 11th